Moving is challenging enough when it's just you and your own items. But what about if you have kids or pets or both? Don't worry, I'm here to help. My name is Britta, and I'm a wife and mom of 4 who's moved 24 times in the last 18 years. I'm also a licensed real estate professional in Boise, Idaho, serving all of the Treasure Valley and beyond. Welcome back to my channel and video number 6 in my series about relocation. If you missed the first few videos in the series, you can find them on my channel, and don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss out on all of my future videos. I also film each of these videos in a different home that's currently available in the Treasure Valley, so stick around at the end for a tour of this incredible home by Solitude Homes. Today, we are going to discuss specifically moving with children and or pets. Now, in order to make this easier to follow, I'm going to break it up into 2 sections. So first, we are going to talk about children. If you do not have children, but you have pets, you can skip ahead in the video to here. Moving to a new home can be nerve-wracking, even for us as adults when we know what's happening. But for kids, especially little ones who might not fully understand, it can be a very difficult time. One of the first things that I recommend is start talking with your kids about the move as soon as possible. You want to prepare them for the idea that you're going to be leaving your current home and going somewhere new. And it also gives you an opportunity to build some excitement with them. Help them to see that this is a good thing and not something that they need to be nervous or worried about. You also want to consider, as you start packing up the house, preparing for the move, save the kids' rooms for last. That way, they feel like everything is still relatively normal. When you get to the new house, you'll also want to be prepared to unpack their rooms first to help them settle in. But as you're packing, keep in mind that there are probably some special items that you're going to want to keep out to take with you in the car so that your kids have some of the most important items to them. You also want to make sure that your kids have opportunities to say goodbye to the people and places that matter to them. One great way to help with this is getting friends and family members to help watch the kids while you do some of the more boring packing. This gives them the opportunity to spend time with those friends or family members while also giving you some peace and quiet to focus and get a lot of packing done. Maybe your kids have some older furniture that you are thinking about replacing and getting something new. Don't do this right away. Sometimes having something old can be comforting, especially in a new place that's unfamiliar. If your child has an old bed or dresser or anything that you've been wanting to get rid of, maybe hold off until you're more settled into the new home. You can also allow your kids to feel more involved by letting them help with either packing items that you're not worried about getting broken, or they could help clean the house as you empty each room. If you need ideas for how to keep kids of different ages occupied during the packing and moving, feel free to email me for a specialized list of age-appropriate activities that they can help with during the move. Once you arrive at your new home, it's important to stop, take a break, and give your child a tour of the new space. Show them around, let them explore, and help them to feel comfortable in this new house. You can also take this opportunity to go for a walk to explore the new neighborhood and any nearby parks. If you see neighbors outside while you're walking around, don't hesitate to walk up and introduce yourself, especially if it looks like there are children in the home. It's a great way to help your kids make new friends right away. Now it's time to talk about pets. If you have a furry friend, chances are you're not going to want to leave them behind when you move. But especially if this is a large move, it's going to be difficult. For this video, I'm going to focus more specifically on cats and dogs because those are the most common pets. However, it's easy to find tips on the internet to help with other types of pets as well. One of the first tips I want to offer is If your pet is not currently crate trained, I highly recommend working on some crate training right away. It's much easier to move your pet if you can have them contained in a safe space. Because our furry friends can get a little bit nervous with change, it's very important not to change your pet's food, bed, or routine before, during, or even immediately after the move. Give them time to adjust. You'll also want to contact your current veterinarian to let them know that you're moving. Get copies of your pet's medical records and any medications you may need for your pet during the move. And also, if you haven't found a new vet yet, your current vet might be able to recommend someone in your new area. Just like kids, pets can have favorite toys. It's important to pack an overnight bag for your pet as well. This could include a favorite toy or blanket or something else that they may need when you first arrive at the home, but before you're able to get anything unpacked. On moving day, it's important to keep your pet away from the action because all of the moving can stress them out. Ideally, you would have them stay with a friend or board them at a kennel for a couple of days. However, I know that's not always possible. If you have a room that's already been emptied out, it would be ideal to put your pet there or possibly in the garage or a vehicle. But make sure that they're safe. You want to make sure they have plenty of food and water and that the temperature is comfortable, not too hot or too cold. And also, take breaks from your packing to check on them. Again, keeping their routine will help to keep them calm. When you're ready to actually move to the new house, keep your pet in the car with you. It's important not to let them out unless you have them on a leash. And I recommend not getting them out at all unless they need a bathroom break. Even well-behaved pets can act out due to stress during a move. Once you arrive at the new home, you want to make sure that your pet is aware of where they can find their food, water, toys, litter boxes, any of those important things. And once you've set them up somewhere, don't move them. If you have cats, let them explore the house at their own pace. They'll make their way around eventually. Once you're in the new home, you can also take your dog for walks around the neighborhood as often as possible. This will help familiarize them with the new area, the scents, and potentially even neighbors you may come into contact with. I hope you enjoyed this video and it provided you with some helpful tips and ideas. Comment down below if you have kids, pets, or both. And don't forget to subscribe so you'll be notified when my next relocation tips video goes live. Remember to stick around for a video tour of this gorgeous home, and if you know someone who's getting ready to move, share this series with them. Thanks for watching. Stay adventurous, and I'll see you next time. information about relocating to Boise, Idaho, don't hesitate to reach out.